You wouldn't believe I'm now at build 9. I have not been happy with any build so far. I got to build 6 and it was excellent, except the problem was it was too quick. The cars were going down too fast, and that didn't result in very good filming. So I've now redesigned this completely. I've stopped for about a couple of weeks and thought about it, and thought about the run from the top to the first turn to the bottom, sorry, to the second turn, and then obviously the run home. I came up with this crazy idea where I would base the track on a length of this fat track, and lo and behold, it's worked. So if you want to build a track, this might be an idea for you. So what I've done is, where the start gate is, this has always been the issue, is getting the speed correct and getting the pace all the way down, so it you know, it has a nice pace. It's not too fast there, and it's not too slow here, and obviously doesn't make the home run. So what I've done is I've stripped all my previous builds. I'm back to bare boxes, as you can see. So I had this crazy idea where I would use the track as the measurement. So what I've done is the start gate length is 2 lengths of these, which is around about 1200 millimeters. And then I thought, okay, I'm going to halve that to the first turn and use one track as the height, and that's 600 millimeters. And so then it feeds down to here, and that is the second turn, and that will be around about half the length of this, which is around about 300 mil. And then obviously it's got to run home. Lo and behold, it works. It actually works. This section here is not 300 mil, which is half of this track. It's around about 200. But I'm okay with that. I didn't want this to be too high, and then the cars to run down at a blistering pace and then pelt down there, and it's too quick. It's all about keeping a nice even pace on this track, because I do shoot in 100 frames a second and also 50 frames a second. You know, you're dealing with motion blur, and you want to try and get it looking as correct as it can be. So I spent all day putting this together, and several hundred runs of these two little cars here. And let's just do one, see what happens. I've got 3D Botmaker's start gate here, which is very cool. So let's just see what happens here. That pace is excellent. That pace is really good for filming. You know, we're able to sort of get a really nice run, and then it slows down here. Then we go into the first turn, and they're able to not... The problem I've had is the cars coming down through this first turn and slamming into the top here. And when they slam into the top, they slam them down... Sorry, they slam... I'm on my iPhone. So they slam them down here, and they wipe out. So that's what I call about getting your track timing correct. This is very difficult to do if you've never done it. You know, I want this to be one build and one build only, and that's why I've mentioned previously about I'm not racing until this is 100% correct. I thought I had it, but I didn't. I've got to admit, I didn't have it. So I'm very happy with this, and let's just build her up and see how we go. I think it's going to be awesome once it's all built. There's going to be a lot of wood. All this section here, I think it's going to be covered in this fake grass, and I've got a ton of fake grass under here, as you can see. I'm going to swing around here, and you're going to see there's the old builds. I spent a small fortune getting this thing together, but hey, it is how it is. So Mount Western Raceway will be up and running soon. I know I did post on Insta that it was finished, and it was. It completely was until I started filming, and it didn't sit right with me. So I had to slow the track down somehow, and the only way to slow it down was a complete rebuild. So hopefully next time, guys, you see this will be Mount Western Raceway complete. I know I've said this before, and I really hope for myself that this is complete. So until next time, I'll catch you on the track sometime.